Wow, that was a lot. But I think I see. My 2 cents though is that this is another new segment. I think it's gonna be a cool one. This is called Ramble On.
Oh Jesus!
And essentially, DJ X-Lax has got a little something called a topic for us. And next 10 minutes, man, I just think we're just gonna attack it from all sides. So that's it.
I'm ready.
Your guys' topic today is time travel.
Ooh.
You hinted that on that earlier.
I had no idea.
I was thinking about this. I just think it's the coolest idea. Time travel. I'd be sick. I'd be sick if I was a time traveler. You know why?
Vomiting?
No. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what the machine's like? The reason why I would be sick is my MO would just be blasting back into the past, grab some dude off the street, blast him back to the modern times, and just take a picture of his face. And I'd just be an artist. I'd be a photographer artist. And my galleries would just be of these Neanderthals and these Vikings and these Roman citizenship. As soon as they got back, I just snap the picture. That's my gallery of just shocked faces of different people. That's what I would do with time travel.
So is this a gallery just for you, or is this a museum for everyone?
It's to sell the photos for $10 million.
Okay, so does anyone else know about time travel, or is this just you? because you're
That's
going
a brilliant question.
Because if you're the only one and you're doing these, and people are like, wow, these are good recreation photos, and you're like, no, let me tell you, these are actual photos, but photos didn't exist back then. How could they
lock you up? Freaking lock
crazy
you up.
guy.
No. Okay, I it's more fun in my fairy tale that everybody knows that I am an artist that can do this.
Okay.
And so they know that the paintings are worth that amount because of the special stuff.
Then you're going to have, all these government operations trying to get you to do stuff going back in time.
Yeah, and I just say, screw you, I'm doing art.
Hell yeah.
And you can't infringe on my rights.
And then you just go to a time when they're not asking you to do it because you can time travel. So right there.
You just constantly live 20 minutes in the past.
Yeah, maybe you could kill me if you were here tomorrow. And then you're in tomorrow, and then he's still there.
While they're thinking about it, you're just walking away.
And then they're like, see, I told you you'd show up. I mean, if you were here in a week from now, you go back a week.
It would be amazing to try to convince somebody that they had jumped a day in the future. If you got all their entire friends and family to one day just work on this one trick.
Yeah.
It would be wild. Wouldn't it? If you just are what do you mean? You were here yesterday. If you just set all the clocks, if you somehow hack their phone, if you got Apple in on the prank and just they push their phone into the future.
Just one day.
No, think about how crazy that would be. That'd be so wild.
Yeah, your mind, could you even function after that? Or how long would it take you to come back to realize that? Because you'd be in such disbelief for so long.
Yeah.
You guys are messing with me. No. You're messing with me. It's not today. No, we're still on. We're still on the 23rd. No, it's not the 20th.
The way you do it is you just have everybody randomly schedule a bunch of things for a day, like a Saturday, and then on Friday you just have everybody start showing up to do the stuff.
Yeah,
and they're like, "What are you talking about?" You're it's Saturday. They're like, "No." And then you get a call from DJ X-Lax, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm at the restaurant." He's like, "What are you talking about?" "Yeah, our reservations at whatever."
Yeah.
"Dude, it's Friday." It's like, "No, dude, what are you talking about? It's Saturday. I'm at the restaurant." And just you have all these things. Yeah. The person's just like, "What is happening?"
And then they click on the news, and it's like, "All right, Saturday we did our turkey trot or whatever."
You just have it spliced into their system. You're constantly playing a loop of Netflix or
and
TV.
Friday night football. Wow, was that great last night?
Yeah, it would be interesting to try to pull that out. That'd be one of the world's greatest pranks.
Is it okay?
So let me flip it to you.
This is a flip back. This is for me in the future if Nick Trevor tries to pull this. Just a reminder.
You guys got to keep us, in the same parallel universe.
Yeah.
What about you? Time travel for you?
That would, if you start time traveling, and if you have either the ability to time travel or some sort of device or some bigger machine, what becomes your home base timeline? if you're able to willy-nilly just do it. Like, getting back to that exact time would be crazy, because I mean, you get to go experience. Can you go experience, dinosaurs and just kind of see that if they really existed? Those are just planted bones. No,
Yeah.
no, but yeah, you get to see everything and see how cool things were, how messed up things were, how maybe back in the pyramid days, maybe things were so advanced, or maybe you can go find Atlantis or something. Like,
Oh yeah, man. I would be hanging out in the past so much.
yeah,
Just for fun.
it would definitely be cool. Like, then you run the risk, like butterfly effect. Like,
That's the biggest thing, because I was gonna say it'd be cool to have like a home base, right? Like if you
Yeah.
had a cool home base, you had a cave that was secure, you start upgrading it, maybe a couple friends like have a suite. It'd be the coolest man cave ever.
yeah,
And you could like open the window and there's just like triceratops roaming around. It'd be awesome, right? You watch it, like you just record the NFL game. You don't watch it on Sunday. You just take it with you and the guys, and you watch football with the dinosaurs roaming around
In the man
right? In the man cave. But imagine, like, this is where the paradoxes start to come into play. You zap back home after a crazy weekend in the man cave, and like you come back and people are like, yeah, like we don't have TVs anymore. And you're like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, we just project through our like biotechnic eyes like a TV program. You're like, what? And it's because your TV was discovered in like the 800s by the Romans, and like they figured out how to replicate the technology right away. Like, and then TVs have been around for 1,200 years, 2,200 years at that point.
yeah.
So how far has TV technology gone? That's the weird part that you got to start playing around with time.
Well, when you do that, you got to find a cave and then go there every day and make sure no one else comes into that cave. Like, it's just an empty cave that will be an empty cave and always was an empty cave that no one will discover.
So it's like going into the park and then taking everything with you.
Yeah. So it's like, then you go back in time, but you're bringing like, a piece of sheet metal or TV, and like you keep going forward, backward, and then you're building up your man cave.
Yeah.
And then, but because you've already checked every day that no one's going to discover this.
Yeah. That'd be, or you just have a self-destruct button that's linked to your like pulse that like can travel back in time and blow it up. I don't know, man. Town travel is one of my favorite things. That's a great. I love that.
Be crazy.
It's nuts.
And then like, what if you were in a situation where you could be like, I could change the course of history. Do you do it? Because maybe you think you're doing something that's stopping a lot of bad from happening, but what if you create something worse?
That's one of my favorite questions to ask people. It's really hard. It's a really hard question. You ready for this? We only have 2 minutes for this. 3 minutes.
2.
If you could go back, here are the rules. You go back in time. DJ XX, you can get on this too. You go back in time. You meet like 6-year-old Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in a room with 6-year-old Hitler for 5 minutes. What do you do?
We only got 2 minutes. No, I mean, you don't know. Like, or I mean, you do know, but like, I don't know if I could, kill a kid, one. So it's like,
that's the question, right?
But I would think, one, I guess I would speak German or be able to communicate. Yeah.
All right. So you can clearly speak to the person.
Yeah.
So you can speak German. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I would try to figure out something of, because wasn't he an artist or something? Like, try to inspire him.
He's 5 years old. He's 5 years old at this point.
You don't have to kill him. Everyone thinks you got to kill him.
Yeah.
What if you just give him a hug and say you're really good at art?
That's
That's all you gotta say. It's
Yep.
real simple. Just give him a nice big hug, and he'd be like, "Who the hell is this 30-year-old dude giving me a hug right now?" But like, you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, "Oh, dude,
It's
this
super
guy really likes my art."
controversial. I'm just gonna say I think I would strangle him.
Wow.
I think I would do it.
Oh my God. And then, so what if, and then you got Stalin on the other hand, maybe Stalin takes over more people.
Sure. Yeah. I don't care what Stalin does.
Or Mussolini.
I've fought with many people about this. I think in my life, I've just figured out that like, it's so tough. And it's really controversial to say because it's like you're essentially admitting to like, oh yeah, I'd murder a child. It's like, if you knew that child was going to become responsible for killing 60 million people,
Yeah.
like,
Or you hug him and you're just like,
Does the FBI open up? We got a child killer in the room.
no, I think this is super controversial. I know I did it right at the end of it, but like we're talking about time travel.
you hug him.
I think, the only other way to do it is just to like poke his eyes out.
Like, you can't see anything.
Like, you can't see
So you
anything.
hug him, you whisper in his ear, you say, you little son of a bitch. I swear to God, if you ever do it, I will find you and I will end you. Have a great day.
The Jewish people are
Go to the
incredible
school.
race. Like, the Jewish people love you. No, I think it's hard. A lot of people think they could solve that problem with some nice words.
Really amping up like Jewish people. Wow. Wow, this challah bread is great, isn't it?
The only thing that you could do is like if you wrote him like a letter in front of him that was like predicting the future of like
What he did.
you are going to kill all these people and be responsible for the fall of Germany. And you will be a radical and you'll be this and this and this. And you wrote it in front of him and then you like gave it to him, right?
Yeah.
That is like the only other alternative that I think you can do. But if you're in it for 5 minutes, like you're risking and gambling that the words that you can write in that 5 minutes can change the course of history.
It's like 50 first
where
dates.
where you know that if you just kill him, it's not going to happen. It's nuts. It's a crazy conundrum.
Yeah. But then it could be worse. Maybe they usher in someone else.
I'm a bad person, so that's what we learned today. No, I stand by it.